I want to tell you all a story about this band. It's a story that reminds us about the good vibes at Trinidad and Tobago. Recently, I went to Maracas and... Let me just finish something now.
Today we will be clearing a piece of land. We will be working for 4 hours. We want to see what we could accomplish in this specified time.
I have a big concern now.
What's that?
Landscaping is an expensive thing. And I want to know if I could afford landscaping. Because I just automatically assume when I go by people and see all the plants in the house that, hey, this big shot people I buy.
Landscaping could be expensive and it depends on where you live. Fortunately, you live in a place where there are a lot of raw materials that are available to you. Landscaping your place, I am going to show people today that it's going to be very, very cheap. And when we are finished, it's going to look beautiful and it's going to look very expensive.
Very nice. London, I'm gonna make it full. Just like a tortilla wrapped with, it has eggs inside, sausage, onions, pepper.
So we stopped to buy Bacon Shack, and just as I was entering the store, there was this man sitting...
What do you want me to cook today?
Cook? You probably water for the coffee, right?
Yeah, but I'll need the coffee cup from down the hill.
Alright.
I don't need that down the hill.
Alright, I hear you.
We're gonna make this place look real airy. Watch me. We're gonna turn this dry hill into something luscious, boy. People are going to be amazed when they see this. I have some new concepts that are willing, if they work, I want the government of Trinidad and Tobago to approach me and let me show them how to go about reforesting the place. I don't have no degree, but watch me. I have some brilliant ideas. I could get the whole northern range looking beautiful. We need to relocate our caterpillar tree, get it more shade. That's why it didn't go into.
Are they making too much curry? So you use it out.
That boy, I find, I don't know how you do that because
Like this?
it's
Right, so I will pull that down, but you hold it like this. Pull it in front. Pull it down over here, but hold the plant, right? And nice. So that's how you open it. Alright, now what's the new one?
Pass some more clothes for me now.
Yeah, just on a boy.
Alright, because I want to go and start that work, you know.
Hey, Sana, and now bed, and now just taking a 5 for the
No,
morning.
when you finish, I talk about when you finish.
But you talk like you want it right now. So
No, when I talking, Mel, let me tell you what I just mean. I just mean that when you finish doing whatever you're doing, you could get me close to me, please. I don't. When I ask you to do that, you don't mean right away. You know?
Alright.
This is Ellis from Food and More. I'm going to put a link up here and down in the description. Do some nice cooking videos, wild hog, curry chicken, check she out.
yeah, nice times, man. Nice
What you doing today? Roast what?
roasted pork leg, pork shoulder. Well, technically it's a leg too, but yeah.
A pig have a shoulder?
Yes, boy.
Alright.
I come to round up some of
you associated now.
Yeah, go ahead. You gotta watch where it's
You
going.
associated. Stand up on two. When we pick stand up on the 2 back foot, you have to shoulder.
Yeah, they had shoulders. They had every part of the body.
So look out for that video.
I don't know the name of this plant, but it was introduced by my mother, Louise Batiste, up here, and I could carry you all around. It is doing quite well. So I am using plants that I know working fast. This plant has been divided up, and we have a lot of plants on our hands here. So right here,
Is this something you
This-
could buy in a plant shop?
yes. So
What would be the cost of a plant like
the
this?
amount of plants that we have here, we have over $500 in plants here. I just took one plant, split it up, and this is how many plants we have now. And this was planted by mommy.
So because
So
you're
we-
landscaping don't mean you have to be buying plants.
No, you don't
could
have
be
to be-
splitting.
Yeah, this plant, we are going to maybe get about 15 plants out of this. One of these plants worth about $70 a one.
Maybe you should open a plant shop, Lasara.
Well, actually, that is what I am working on right now. I am building a bank of plants. This is the compost that we made in the earlier videos of the COVID. This is the compost here now.
Look at that big and freaking out scrap.
Wait now, you make a cup run?
Yeah, I went to say Basil missing a black one, so I'm going up in the back to check.
Let me see how much cups there.
Look at the big piece of thing. How they reckon of that?
You won't see them by Monday evening.
Well, you know, long I'm trying to get London to spray around the house.
All the way you walk in there yesterday, you put on there, that tap there. Right. But this what you see in here is probably about 4 bags of horse manure. This is what this reduced to, with maybe about 50 to 80 pounds of vegetables. This is what you call black gold. It's in the ready form, does not burn the plants. Up here our soil is very dry, so we need to put things into it that could absorb moisture.
Alright, cool.
Just to give you an idea, Lyndon, this here is about $100 worth of compost, right?
And this is just some vegetables.
Yes, but it's a lot of work. I am going to reach a position where I will have to buy compost from people. So if anybody is outside there and they have compost for sale, contact me.
Is it what the average household, the person that like plants, trying some landscaping to say, let me make your own compost, so it go a garden shop and buy your other buy?
For the type of work that has to go in the compost and the limited time that people have at home, you may spend too much of your time trying to make compost when you could be doing something more valuable. You could buy ready-made compost and turn your yard into something beautiful. Think about it as I made a plant pot here. Now this compost, you're definitely doing something, so you don't have to use too much. That's enough right there. Because I need to get some soil here, I'm pulling from here, and in so doing, I'm beginning to terrace this area above me.
So as I enter in the place that's selling the bacon shack, I see the guy sitting down there and I ask him, bro, you want a beer?
Yeah, London, hear the sound. You want this place to start to look real nice, right? You see you have nice foxtail palm? Bring it for a minute. When you're finished, we're going to leave this here and observe how this plant does. Yeah?
How long that pork will take to roast?
Maybe like about 4 hours.
Well, it's 2 o'clock.
No, well, the last thing you told me is that when you're ready, you'll come and tell me when to start it.
No, but I came and I told you.
No, unless you didn't.
You probably didn't hear me, so let me get this thing started.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a drink or something.
You know what we missing here, son? Huh? Colors, boy. We have plenty green.
Yeah,
We need some colors.
What? Colors coming in.
We need colors. What's the time now? 1:30. So in the yard now about what, 6 hours? I don't know if you noticed, but I am a writer. I have 4 books. I don't write as often again because, well, my books don't sell good, to be honest with you. Whether there's a Trinis thing or I'm just not a good writer. I want to tell you all a story about this band. It's a story that reminds us about the good vibes at Trinidad and Tobago. Recently, I went to Maracas. So as I enter in the store, I have this man sit down there. He's selling bands, leather bands, red, white, and black, Trinidad and Tobago. And I say to him, I say, sold there, you go drink a beer. And he's like, boss, I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be happy for the beer, but here what, I now come out here, I prefer you give me the money. And I was like, alright, cool. Because I offer them a beer, and if he wants the cash, so be it. So I go inside, buy whatever we need to get, and I get $10 change. And as I'm coming out of the store, I say, the boss, look the $10 change that I get. And as I lean over to give him the $10 bill, he wraps one of these bands around my hand. I'm not buying a band and I just giving you this change here. He's like, the boss, I happy how you move with me. I just want to show my appreciation and give you this band. I say, but how much for this band? This $10 probably is not You know, enough to cover the cost, right? He said the ban is $35. He said, but you remind me of how sweet Trinidad is. That interaction there with this stranger was a blessed reminder of what we have and what we strive for. If you watch this video until the end, I just want to thank you for sticking around and being who you are, and for subscribing and liking what we do.